Fear the Shadow concept build. Maggots, Sleepynight Gaming today. As many of you know, I like Shadow because he's a Nazgul, he's cool looking, as well as he's the only damage commanders by far for the evil side. And usually I don't play like non-roleplay, but I was managed to play in this campaign, which is gonna have to be do a non-roleplay only. Anyway, my concept for this one is basically the troll, right? It had to take some damage, and I thought that I could use the troll to do high amount of damage, as well as take some hits and deal damage, right? And I do have the unique items, which is Troll Wall, will grant the defense up for non-troll units. So I'm gonna use the Swan Knight to protect the troll, and hopefully the troll will do the damage, and the Troll Wall will grant like Swan Knight some extra defense, right? As far as the equipment wise goes, we have Pierce here. Oh, Cleave, my bad. Cleave, we have this helmet that I've been waiting for the right skill, but it's not here yet. And then whatever we have. So obviously I'm not 100% invest in this commander yet. Okay, skill wise, you want to go Shape of the Void, first full round, Grand Commander to attack twice. Okay, then we do Detect Weakness, 25% chance of gaining damage 100%. So we're just gonna gamble with this skill right here, and lower defense, 50% chance to receive additional 30% damage. So basically you need to max R5. Right. Another thing that we want to do is Undertaker. Basically, normal attack is gonna hit all the enemies. So if they bring one unit, you're gonna deal only 75. So if they bring 2 units, you're gonna get 75 each. So 150 and so on. Right. So I like this skill. It's like kind of this like AOE hit, and then you're gonna hit twice. Right. And then Plague, gonna add the damage. Delay Plague, this one, I personally think that it's for the whole battles, dealing like 20k damage on just one skill right here. It's not worth it. You could use your point, another 6 points somewhere else, but we just have one for extra hits. Black Numenor, the reason we're doing this is for the anti-healing. And Nazgul Screech, basically, and the ring rats and so on. We just want to have a chance to have like a stun added, right? It might not stick, but at least you have a chance instead of 0 chance. Let's moving on to the battles. How does he par? Okay, in this battle we go head to head with Theoden, with Cataphract, Cavalier, and Swan Knight. So basically a Gondor like type of deck here, right? So very high damage, very tanky. Alright, round 1 begin. Heal Troll triggers Shadow Troll Wall, which is from the armor. So Theoden attack, protected by Swan Knight's Heal Troll Wall gave Swan Knight 6% damage received of like 566, but Theoden commander damage is very, very low. And then they're just gonna release the skill right there. Okay. Then the Shadow trigger by Shape of the Void, which is gonna attack twice right here. So boom, check this out. Lower defense, that's 50% chance to grant 30% damage received, is for 3,400. Okay. Same deal right here. Gonna be another 3,473, right, onto the Swan Knight again, right? And then Detect Weakness, 100% damage dealt, right? Swan Knight gonna eat again, but this is 100% of like the damage. So pretty much 3 hit onto the Swan Knight is over 14k, give or take. Okay, Black Numenor cause another focus damage, launch Mogul Poison, Cleave do another 400. It's very, you see like a bunch of like stuff coming out and the number is so low, right? So another hit is a follow-up right there. Another, nothing activated except like lower defense at 50% on the last hit right there. So it's 2,500. So with this on standard alone is 75k per hit. Twice. If you think like nothing activated, it's just gonna hit like 7,500. Okay, so that's the commander damage right there. And for the most part, as you can see here, Cavalier used low healing charge and hit the Swan Knight. Swan Knight gonna eat the hit ideally. However, at the end of the day, with the 200 troll, I would thought that they would do so much like damage, you know. They deal damage for like 3,200. It's not what I expected, man. I expected that they would do like significant, like high damage. Alright, so the same deal, guys. So every round the heal troll gonna trigger troll wall, and then Swan Knight just gonna take less damage, and then Theoden gonna hit again and gonna take those wall off. So it's really a shame, really. But all this thing right here, lower defense are activated, as well as the detect weakness at 25%. They have a chance to activate it every round if you are using this with the shadow. Okay, so we don't need to look anymore. You know what Theoden does. He's gonna hit really hard with this horse, and then we just gonna let Swan Knight tank, and so on. So the battle is just gonna be like tank, shadow gonna deal damage. So let's move on to what's going on at the end, right? Okay, so Swan Knight actually died to the end and left only the troll with 84 out of 200. Theoden lost his Swan Knight 1400s, and then, well, damage wise here, little bit disappointed on the soldier damage. Like I explained to you guys, I would thought the troll would actually do significant damage there with the 200 unit that they do. They do what, 68k for the whole battles. Very, very low. However, the command damage was doing 200k damage. And again, guys, this is like a concept build. You could have like so much like more higher damage if you use a better gear. And the gear they have is basically what I don't use. And it's one of those gear that I wait to upgrade them. And again, the unique is better than, well, we're just gonna have to try to maximize the amount. Okay, and as usual, guys, Theoden was able to deal soldier damage 200k plus. Not bad though, consider, you know, you have to hit the wall with the Swan Knight and so on. And yeah, overall, I really think Shadow have very good, you know, potential. You need to kind of invest into more respect, as well as a little bit more of the gear. You know, you can get like damage reduction gear and raise your mic and focus and so on. However, with what we have right now, I think it's a huge win for me. Like commander damage was over 200k. I think it's pretty high compared to like many commanders, right? And again, guys, I'll see you in the next content.